part 16 for the new G.I. Joe Haslab Sky Striker miniseries. In this final part, part 16, we are going to examine the cockpit. We're going to take a look at the seats and how the figures fit and some really cool stuff. So join me in capping off our amazing miniseries. So here's our seats. We looked at them in our when we did all the unwrapping and stuff. So to show you, I'm not going to unwrap these parachutes at this time. I plan on doing some bonus footage, so don't make sure you look out for that. Because I want to take my time and try to get these things, you know, make a video, make how to rewrap them and put them back after you play with them. So it's going to take some time. I really want to get this mini-series up on YouTube so you guys can see. So look for the bonus footage. Got a couple more videos as bonus content in mind, so keep an eye for that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out. With that being said, here's our cockpit. You can see that we already took a look at this, but the two holes there that the seats go in. So I'm holding the camera, so you have to bear with me. There's the peg. And I'm not going to do this, I guess. Not holding the camera. So I'm going to put those in. Like I kind of went in. See how that goes. So there they are, just the seats in. It's pretty nice. Just know there's like this little tab you have to put the parachute on for it to actually, if you want to chuck it. I'm not having plans chucking a over $200 Haslab piece, so that's just for me. Alright, so grab your figure. Here's Ace. And we're going to like bend his arms. And then because of that O-ring is causing issues, it's pushing the legs out, so you kind of got to pull them forward a little bit. And that's like where people are breaking off their pegs, because it doesn't want to sit deep enough. This helmet does push back. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So there's a sitting. Let's do fail safe, because obviously this is what we bought this for. Was for this team. Another one, I could see why people are breaking the pegs, so be very careful with your figures, guys. Oof, that's scary. Hasbro, you can't just make stuff straightforward and fluent. Everything is a pain. Man, that's tight. Okay, we're going to do the best we can here without breaking it. So I'll go ahead and see if I can get the Sky Striker to come over. So I guess the best thing to do here is to get Ace in first, because you kind of got to tuck his feet under, like so. He sits pretty high up. Oh, he fell off. Let me fix it. Okay, there's Ace. It's a little tricky. You got to make sure his hands get down in there. I mean, you can tweak it to put his hands up on a computer panel, but man, that's really tough. There's very little space, kind of like a realistic feature. There's not much room in his cockpit. Okay, here's fail safe. So, guess you gotta kind of bend his legs a little bit, and then gotta dip him underneath Ace's seat. And then also have his hands up and out of the way, which I didn't do. You should make just a little bit more room for the guys. You gotta get those elbows in there. Over the top I go. There. You just kick these out. So he's kind of in there. That's how he looks. That's pretty nice. Overall, maybe I don't have it all the way down, but it's hard through the video here. But it's basically, we're looking at the cockpit anyway, so I'll go ahead and try to fine tune that and get the canopy closed. Okay, there you go. That is a pain in the backside. That really is. That is a shame how hard that is. You have to put Ace in first, and then what happens, you got to get fail-safe's feet or the rear figure in the back underneath Ace's seat, and that's very difficult and very aggravating. You would think, after all these years of building toys or manufacturing toys, they would be able to test for stuff like that. But there he is, canopy closed. You can see how translucent the canopy is. Pretty nice, nonetheless. And here you go, if you want to team up Ace and Scarlet. Pretty nice. I know, I think we could have done without those stupid pegs on our backs. That is definitely one of the main problems, because the O-rings want to kick out the back. And I think if we had to have the pegs, they needed to sit a little higher on the seat, because it seems to be too low. But you have options now, putting whatever figure you want in. Of course, you have your Cobra options, but I am a strong opinionated on that. I don't want Cobra anything to do with my Sky Striker, so I'll leave that for you guys to discover. If you want to Cobra troopers and pilots in your Sky Striker, that's up to you. Now, say you're up in the air, you're in a dogfight, you got Wild Weasel, you got Strider Vipers, you got Cobra Commander, Baroness Destro firing on you. You're just outnumbered. You're out of bullets, you're out of missiles, you're out of rockets, you're out of bombs. Now you're just on the run, on survival mode. And you take damage, you're hit, you got to go down. You got to get out of the Sky Striker quick. So they've added a very cool blast effect feature for the seats. And let's take a look and see how cool that looks. All these things have like a little peg on the bottom. And where those go, basically where the seats connect. Here's what that looks like. Here we got both of them. The bigger part of the effect goes probably towards the back, best I can tell, for fit purposes. These are actually pegs, so you can't put them in wrong anyway. So you have that little notch right there, if you can see it. And then I can't hold the camera and do this. So see a little notch there. There's a little notch right there. So that's how that works. So you know you have it on the right way. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. The bigger piece went in the back. That's how that looks. And here they are, getting out of danger. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. So it looks inside. The boys getting out of there. Yo, Joe. Very awesome. That's a very nice feature. That's so cool. Just be careful when you eject. Failsafe doesn't get crushed by the canopy like our beloved Goose did in Top Gun. It would be awesome to have a Goose and Maverick figure with this Sky Striker done in Top Gun aesthetics, with no G.I.JOE attachment to it, like the logos or anything. Just straight out real life F-14. Super nice. Okay, so my final thoughts on this. The cockpit's really tough. It's small inside. Hard to get your figures in, especially in the seats. And when you put your figures in inside the cockpit, you gotta put Ace first, and then the second figure. When you're doing this, when you're doing the blast out, you should probably put the back character in first, and then Ace. Comes to work out better, because you can't stick the feet out here in the back like I have Ace. Again, I think the peg should be a little bit higher on the seat. The figures kind of want to buck out because of the O-ring style that we have. But it's doable. It's a pain. Have patience. Don't break it. So, very nice. I hope you guys like this review. I hope you guys like the mini-series all 16 parts. Remember, I put it in a playlist, so if you want to watch it from the start to the end, look for the playlist, it'll play through for you. Or if you just want a specific part to check out or watch multiple times over again, you can do that too. I hope you guys enjoyed this mini-series as much as I did making it. A lot of work into it, so please consider subscribing, liking all of the parts. I'd really appreciate it for the YouTube algorithm. And we'll see you in our next review. And yo, Joe.